Hello and welcome to the Fibonacci free video for Monday, March 14th. This is David, and hey, let's start by taking a look at Apple. A lot of talk of this about this name today because it broke a level that folks were talking about as important. They're saying 152, and that it tested psychologically important 150. Now, I've got a few different levels that I've got my eyes on. Now, the 152 probably comes in because that was the February 24th low, and Apple is now trading back below that level. And that level does happen to line up pretty closely with one of our Voodoo Line skylines here. And that skyline is also the one that you can see somewhat held this stock up back in late February. But the most important level in the area, I'm still going to consider to be, right, this Voodoo tree line right in here at 154.70. You can see not only did we bounce at that level and close there at the end of last week, leaving us to question whether it was going to hold as support, but back in late February, when we broke through it, we only got to this Voodoo skyline, bounced, tested the much more important tree line. This is the second most important of the Voodoo line levels. This is the fourth, right? So if you break the tree line, it's a level that you're going to watch, right? And you can see that we did come down to the next level when the tree line broke, but came back above, tested the tree line from above, and that's what was able to send Apple back up, right, for a relief rally. So it's not that I consider 152 and the skyline that's nearby unimportant, right? They are important, and just not as important as being below this Voodoo tree line. So if we break the skyline here and hold underneath it, if we break this lower skyline closer to 151 and stay below it, and you can see we closed below there, that's going to keep pressure on. If they build support above these levels, then potentially we retest, and if we can once again find support above the tree line, then on a short-term basis, Apple may hang in there. But if it can break and hold resistance below 148.58, then it may be on or under more significant pressure. So I will be watching these particular levels and the Voodoo line roadmap that they imply that we can use to follow the price action and see if it is acting consistent with bullish or bearish to understand which direction the trend is in this very large cap name, right, that is very significant to the direction of the overall markets. So that's what I have here for this update. I will see you at the next one. Until then, good trading.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me